Your audience doesn't care about your process. They probably don't even care if you are certified. What they care about is their own problem and whether or not you can solve it. You sit down at your desk, ready to tackle another day. You've poured your heart and your soul into your signature coaching program. You know it has the power to change lives. Yet here you are staring at an empty inbox, and your social posts, they're not stopping anyone's scroll. The clients you dreamed of working with just aren't there. You start second guessing yourself. Is it the price, the marketing? Maybe it's you. Maybe you're just not cut out for this after all. But deep down, you know that's not true. So why isn't it working? Why does it feel like you're shouting into a void? Stick with me, because I'm about to uncover the real reason no one is buying your coaching program, and it's not what you think. This is Super Bloom Coach, the podcast for life coaches ready to 10x their business. I'm your host, Moriah Riona, an award-winning luxury brand designer and certified life coach. On this show, I share all things coaching, luxury branding, and building the business and the life of your dreams. And today, I'm breaking down why no one is buying your coaching program and sharing the one simple shift you need to start signing clients consistently. Let's dive in. Why life coaches get stuck. As life coaches, we're taught to believe that our skills, frameworks, and methodologies and processes are what set us apart. You've likely spent hours refining your techniques, creating trainings, and perfecting the way you guide clients through transformation. But here's the hard truth. Your audience doesn't care about your process. They don't care how many modules you have, how long your calls are, or how much time or money you've spent on becoming certified. They probably don't even care if you are certified. What they care about is their own problem and whether or not you can solve it. Let's imagine for a moment that you're trying to sell your coaching program to someone drowning in debt. You're telling them how your program includes mindset work, budgeting templates, and one-on-one sessions. But here's what's happening in their mind. Okay, but can you help me get out of debt? Do you see the disconnect? The struggle your coaching clients are feeling. This is the point where most coaches get stuck. You know you can help. You know your program is valuable, but the people you want to help don't see that value for one simple reason. You're speaking a language they don't understand. Your audience isn't looking for coaching. They're looking for a solution. They're sitting in their pain, searching for relief, and scrolling past your offer because it's not speaking directly to that pain. Think about where this hypothetical client is right now. They're overwhelmed, juggling way too many responsibilities and wondering if they'll ever feel in control again. They're stuck in a toxic job, dreaming of a career that lights them up, but terrified of making the leap. They're scrolling Instagram late at night, seeing people who seem to have it all figured out and thinking, why can't that be me? Imagine how your coaching program could change their life. Not the process, the outcome. That's what they're desperately looking for. But here's the kicker. If you're not clearly showing them how you can get them there, they're never going to buy. Here's the truth bomb you've been waiting for. People don't buy coaching. They buy solutions. This might sound simple, but it's a game-changing shift in how you approach your business. When you're selling coaching, you're focusing on yourself, your skills, your process, your program. But when you're selling a solution, you're focusing on them, their pain, their desire, and the transformation they're craving. Your coaching program isn't what makes somebody click buy now. What makes them buy is the belief that your program will solve their problem. That's what they're investing in. 3 things you need to sell a solution to your life coaching clients. If you're feeling stuck, it's time to focus on the strategies that will allow you to sell solutions, not just coaching. Here are 3 foundational concepts you need to master. First, know your ideal client better than they know themselves. The first step is to deeply understand your ideal client. This goes beyond surface level demographics. You need to get inside their head and understand, what are they struggling with right now? What is the one problem they'd give anything to solve? How does this problem impact their emotions, relationships, or life? When you know your ideal client better than they know themselves, you can create messaging that speaks directly to their heart. This makes them feel seen, understood, and eager to work with you. Number 2, create an irresistible offer. Your offer needs to be more than a collection of coaching calls and worksheets. It needs to be a clear, compelling solution to your ideal client's problem. An irresistible offer addresses their most pressing pain points, paints a vivid picture of the transformation they'll experience, provides a clear path from where they are now to where they want to be. When your offer feels like the answer they've been searching for, it becomes impossible to resist. And number 3, learn how to market your offer. Finally, even the best offer won't sell if no one knows about it. You need to master the art of marketing your solution. This includes crafting messages that focus on the results, not the process. Knowing where your ideal clients spend time and showing up there consistently. Building trust through authentic content that showcases your expertise. Marketing isn't about shouting louder. It's about connecting with the right people in the right way. These 3 strategies form the foundation of selling solutions, and they're exactly what I teach inside of my new program, Dream Client Accelerator. Here's how I made the shift in my own business. Look, I'm not just saying this, I am living proof that this works. When I finally built the right brand strategy and started speaking directly to the right people, everything changed. My messaging became so aligned with my ideal clients that I began receiving inquiries that started with, "I felt like you were talking to me." That shift was what took me from feeling invisible to signing clients who were ready to invest. It's how I hit my first 6-figure year. And now I'm running a multi-6-figure business and scaling to 7 figures next. These aren't just theories, they're proven strategies that I've used to transform my own business. And they're the exact same strategies I teach inside of Dream Client Accelerator. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. The key is having the right roadmap. So here's your next step. If you're feeling stuck, like your coaching program isn't getting the traction it deserves, I want you to know this. The solution isn't working harder. It's not about adding more features, and it's definitely not about lowering your price. The solution is clarity. Get clear on your ideal client's pain point. Paint the transformation they're dreaming of, and reframe your messaging to show them that your coaching program is the solution they've been searching for. When you make this shift, everything changes. Your inbox starts filling up, your calendar gets booked out, and most importantly, you get to make the impact you've always dreamed of. The best news, you don't have to keep guessing or struggling to figure this out alone. The proven roadmap to building a thriving coaching business is waiting for you inside of Dream Client Accelerator. In DCA, you'll learn how to deeply understand your ideal client and create messaging that speaks directly to their heart. The exact framework for crafting an irresistible offer that sells itself. A simple yet powerful marketing strategy that connects you with the right clients and books out your calendar. This is your chance to finally build the business you've been dreaming of without burning out or second guessing yourself. Click the link in the description to enroll in DCA today and take the first step toward creating the coaching business and the life you deserve. But spots are limited, so don't wait. Let's make it happen together.